Meet United States Navy personnel serving here in Sicily. Hear all about their volunteer work, and then it turns out one of them actually is Sicilian. His family came from Sicily. And then we go to a little Etna town to meet a Sicilian who went to New York City for 11 years, hear about his experience, and look at the delicious foods in his restaurant.
A real double reverse immigrant episode today.
Stole that from me. This is Alberto. He's the public affairs...
The community relation director.
Community affairs director at Sigonella.
I'm Sebastian Lara, and I'm the pediatrician here at Naval Hospital Sigonella.
We ran into these guys, and they just came from a school.
We just came back from the Polivalente, the De Nicola High School, to do a community relation project where Dr. Lara and his staff, they talk to the students about the healthy nutrition, healthy eating habits.
And you did this in Italian?
We did it in English because all the students wanted to practice their English.
Good for you.
So we were able to teach them some self-reflection tips about how to look at their own habits of their day-to-day lives. And they asked some great questions, and it was nice.
Give me an example of what you talked to them about.
So, for instance, we gave them, take a look at your behaviors. What's the toughest behavior for you that leads to a healthy lifestyle? For instance, sleep, diet, exercise, reflecting on themselves to rank them to say, hey, which is the toughest for me? And it was a chance for them to practice their English words, learn about different food groups, designing a healthy plate. So it was great.
Why is it important for the military men in Sigonella to go and be with the community?
So the scope of the community relation project is to make sure that there's a great relationship with the Sicilians. It's basically to give back to the hospitality that Sicily has been given to the base since 1959. So we do have several community relation projects, which include not only cleanups of churches, charities, and we do a lot of community projects in schools where we help them with practicing the spoken English, but at the same time we do specific presentation on topics like healthy eating, anger management, cyberbullying, and saying no to drugs, and a lot of...
You guys also help with the Sicilian project, and you help clean a field,
yes,
so kids can have a soccer field for the summer. You also do a lot of cleanup of the streets, so this is a great service that you're offering. Okay, now, Sebastian, first of all, thank you so much for your service.
Thank you.
Secondly, how are you finding Sicily? Where are you from again?
I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
Wow.
So I've been in the Navy. Yes.
Far away.
I've been in the Navy about 11 years. The fun fact is that my family is Sicilian. So my mom is from Sicilian heritage.
Where?
From Val Guarnera, Carro Pepe, which is Provincia Enna.
So
right in the middle of the island. The only province that doesn't touch the ocean on this island.
It's the only province that doesn't touch the ocean.
And
and you've been?
So yes, I went to the family's hometown, which for me, what a great opportunity to get to live here for 3 years, to get back to the origins, really, of the family.
This is your ancestral home? That is crazy.
So how am I finding Sicily? I'm loving it. Yes, it's a dream. It is a dream.
So I want to ask you, do you have a message for your family, for anyone back in the United States?
Family, ti voglio bene. Sending lots of love from Sicily. I would say see you soon, but better if you come visit me here.
Exactly. What a great pleasure to see you guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
This is Madison Schmidt from Nebraska. Long way from Nebraska.
Very long way.
First of all, thank you so much for your service. Tell me what you're doing here in Sigonella.
So I'm in the Navy. I'm a hospital corpsman, second class. I work at the hospital at Sigonella, and we just are here to provide care to active duty and the beneficiaries, dependents that come with them, NATO personnel. So
big job.
Yes.
So it's a long way from Nebraska. How are you finding Sicily?
Sicily at first was very difficult to adjust to, I would say, to the culture. But once I got used to it, you know, you got to really get out and just kind of throw yourself into it and embrace everything. It got way easier afterwards.
And what are some things that you miss from home?
So being here, and I got here last December, and I miss the cold. I miss the cold weather so much. I mean, you know, Nebraska gets very cold, very chilly. I love snow. It's probably my favorite season. So being here.
Have you been on Mount Etna?
No, not yet. That is my goal this year, though, is to actually get up there, maybe do some skiing or some snowboarding or something.
Have you gone around visiting some sites?
Yeah. So Palermo, my aunt and uncle actually came to Palermo, so I was able to go there and experience that with them. Taormina, beautiful little town. And we went to one of the surrounding islands. I believe Salina.
Salina's my favorite.
Yes,
awesome.
so beautiful.
You got to go to Ortigia as well,
yes,
and you got to do Etna. So,
yes.
What's your message to your family?
I love and miss you guys so much. I can't wait for you to come visit me so you can see Sicily kind of through my eyes and experience it the same way that I do and find the beauty of it all. So I love you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Stephanie Estrada from Texas. Do you have a message for your family?
Of course. Well, I just want to say that I miss my family very much. I miss my mom's cooking, my friends from high school, all the activities that I used to do before the Navy. It was an awesome life that I lived in Texas, but I'm also enjoying it very much in Sicily.
Awesome. Thank you for your service. We met those guys completely by accident. Alfred and I went to get a cup of coffee at a place, Vanilla, that we frequent in San Giovanni La Punta, and they happened to walk in, and I recognized Alberto and also the servicemen. We just started talking to them, and how cool is that one of them has Sicilian heritage. He's really living a lot of people's dreams.
You know, these people really do public service for us. Besides defending our nation's military, last summer we had 8 of them help us out for weekends in Catania, helping us to clean up an area that was used for our summer camp. 150 kids used it, and they're going to be back again helping us in January, teaching them. So the spirit of public service with our Navy personnel and Sigonella is just unbelievable.
And I really like the whole idea that Alberto had, that, you know, it's a way for them to give back to their host nation. And it's good to hear that also they're starting to get used to some of the foods and some of the different cultural things. But really enjoyed meeting you guys over there in Sigonella. So my hat off to you. And again, thank you, all of you, for your service.
Great people. God bless you all. Godspeed.
All right, and now let's go to Piedmonte Etnea. How crazy is this story? So I'm walking in. Wait. I'm not even going to explain. Take a look at this video. Oh, this is Francesco.
Hello, everyone.
I just came in here because he's got the best photos in his little cafe, restaurant.
Girarosto, it's a rotisserie, basically.
Girarosto,
Yes.
and I'm going to show you this
Yeah, well,
stuff
we
in just a bit. But first, listen to this. So he used to live in New York for 11 years.
11 years, yes.
And what'd you do in New York?
I used to run an shoe company, an Italian shoe company. So basically fashion, not really food. Although it was always my pleasure, you know, to cook. And then I came back for family issues here, and
Well, first of all, how was your experience in New York?
well, it's, you know, as everyone, when you're basically 23 years old, what do you want? I mean, it's a wonderful. You know, you see skyscrapers and everything, so it's great at the right age, you know. So great, and I used to travel, you know, throughout United States. I went to, you know, Boston, Miami. I mean, I know United States.
We're from Boston.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So so you came back from family. You missed Sicily,
Yeah,
you missed your family.
yeah, miss my family. So, you know, I did what I had to do when I was younger. Now I'm getting older, so I'm closer to my loved ones.
And are you from Tremisteri?
No, I'm from close to Etna. I mean, a few kilometers up. It's called Nicolosi.
Oh,
It's,
beautiful.
yeah, it's very nice.
Refugees
yeah,
at the end.
very nice, very nice.
And so I came in here, like I said, I gotta show you guys a little bit more, some of these pictures. So he took them from movies and he blew them up There's Madonna right there. Just really, really cool stuff. And then, so I walked in and saw this, and then I said, oh my God, look at all this great, delicious food. But why did you do this?
What's interesting is, like, you know, my family business, my father and my mom, we used to have a bakery. So basically, these ones that you see as picture frames are the metal containers where we used to bake pizzas.
No
Yes.
way.
Yes.
That is so cool.
Yeah, we have them here. You see?
Yeah.
Those are the empty containers where my father used to bake pizza and stuff like that. So because we don't have the bakery anymore and we have tons of these things, when I opened this, I decided to download from the internet some food-related picture of movies. Yeah, and then using something that we had at home to bring part of my heritage as well here. And we paint them, you know, the color of the chairs, and we just put
I
picture
love
frames.
it.
Yeah, well, it's just something that's...
Obviously, you're obsessed with spaghetti.
Yeah, I mean, everyone in Italy is obsessed with spaghetti.
Look
This is
at
a very famous movie with Barbara Buscelli, Banfi, an Italian comedian as well, from the 70s. So we decided to honor this cult movie almost, right? Of course, we have David Beckham. Everything related to food, Don Peppino.
And do you make, here's Don Peppino, and do you make pizza now?
Not anymore. I mean, here we make rotisserie chicken. We make chicken.
Tell me what we have. What do you
Well,
got?
we have potatoes, fennels. They're basically grated. We have ratatouille, which is a caponata, but in the oven.
Ratatouille, that's
Yeah.
South American.
Yeah, well, French.
What's this?
French. Quesadillas. So we do a
Wow.
mix of Spanish food,
Mexican. Oh, I love that.
cauliflower, potatoes.
Cauliflower.
We have couscous over there.
Now, I have to tell you that I go into a lot of these cafes all over Sicily, and I have never seen quesadilla of some couscous.
Well, we
of
do.
course.
You see here, we have Mexico, we have southern France, and we have Greece. This is basically moussaka. We make it with chicken rather than lamb, but is the idea.
Okay,
And then
so
of
now,
course we have,
what do we have over here? Chicken wings?
We have chicken wings. We make it with on barbecue sauce, which we make with
And this?
Coca-Cola. That's basically pork, slow cooked pork with
Mamma
vegetables.
mia!
That's German, the guy right there, the one with the crust, the salt crust. It's a pork belly with a salt crust. Chicken thighs, chicken fingers. Okay, risotto with, in this case, the risotto is with vegetables.
You're very
And,
creative in your menu here.
It's okay.
When are you going to open up a place in Catania?
But we're very close to Catania. We have our hands full, so I don't think we're gonna open another one, at least for
great.
now, yeah. But yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, it was really great meeting you. Do you have a message for our fans or in America and Canada and Australia, and also in Sicily?
And
or
also in Sicily.
All of
Well,
Sicily?
come to Sicily to experience our fantastic food. We wait for all of you to come by.
Okay, grazie mille. What a cool find in this little small towns on the foothills of Mount Etna. And sometimes, you know what, it's just best to go to these little villages that you may have not heard anything about, except for here, of course, you, me, and Sicily, non-touristy, off the beaten path. Some of the best finds are there, trust me. I was walking around and I found this little road. Not sure where it's going to take me, but there's a lot of cool things to see. I'm not sure what kind of tree that is. It's definitely not an orange or a lemon or tangerine. I don't know. What do you guys think? What kind of a tree is that? Some kind of a citrus. I'm sitting here on a bench in this little town waiting for Alfred's tooth to get fixed or pulled or who knows what he's doing. But I was just contemplating, I can't believe next year is going to be our 10th year of You, Me, and Sicily. Who would have thought? If you told me 10 years ago that I'd be sitting here in Sicily or doing tours or doing YouTube videos on Sicily, I'd be like, you're kidding me, get out of town. But it's been an utmost pleasure, and we're so excited to bring you much more. And you know, I think both Al and I have grown just from this community, and also, you know, when we do these videos, we learn as well. This was once a beautiful palace. Look at the ornate work on there. Well, actually, maybe someone still lives here. All right, so Alfred, I know everyone's gonna ask, what happened to your tooth? What happened to your tooth? So it didn't get pulled, nothing, just a little fixing.
First of all, it
That
was
was a
just
little
a checkup.
dramatic.
Oh my God.
It was fun.
And
For a
what's the name
change.
of this little
Wait a
town?
sec, for a change, I was the drama,
What's the name of the town?
the dramatic one. Piedmento, no, Tremisteri. I said Piedmento
Right.
Etnea. Tremisteri Etnea.
It's by Mascalucia and it's by San Giovanni La Punto. But here's what it's really known for, besides the
What?
great food thing you just saw. It's got the best dentist in the greater Catania area.
100% true.
Okay? And
100% true.
When she was like putting stuff in my mouth, I said, hey, you know something? This place is unbelievable. Here it is in a little mountain village. You've got equipment here, and you're better than any dentist I had in the United States. Would you please let Esther come in and do a video on you to talk about Sicilian dentistry? And you know what she said, E?
Yeah.
Of course, I would love to have Esther come here. So we're going to
Now,
go over
let me
there.
tell you the funniest thing.
Her name is
really,
Cecilia Mangano.
So she-
Dr. Cecilia Mangano is the best dentist there is.
So let me tell you that, first of all, she's become a good friend too. But the funniest thing is that people often ask me, how's the healthcare system here in Sicily? And I can unequivocally tell you, best dentist, best physical therapist, I had best primary doctor, you have a great cardiologist. So when people ask me about that, I say there are very, very good dentists. Of course, partially it's the medical school and the University of Catania, so very talented people. But back to that guy in Tremisteri. His English was great. His foods were
What was his name?
Oh, don't ask me that.
You don't know his name?
You'll see his name over here.
I think his name was Mr.
Mr. No, Francesco. Francesco. It was Francesco.
Ciccio.
Francesco, scusa. But how great to meet him. And now he's doing great dishes in this little town on Mount Etna.
Well, first of all, last night she came home and she allowed me to eat your pork that you sent her,
Yes,
a
thank
portion
you.
of pork with the potatoes, which were molto bene.
Molto
But-
buono.
Molto buono, excuse me. The thing that really got me, though, and that I want to go back for, is I want to try the quesadillas.
How
There's
unusual is that?
a dearth of Hispanic food, Mexican food in Sicily. That's one thing that we need, is a good Mexican restaurant. And also, I have to say this, your barbecued ribs look like a keeper too. So I'm going to go back there. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to go back there. It's only 15 minutes away from the house. We've been looking for small little places like yours, and I wish you the best of luck. I hope a lot of people
We'll
see
see him
this.
again.
Here's
We'll
the
see
second
him
question.
again.
What's
Wait.
the name of his place?
Something real. I'm gonna.
What's the name of his place?
It's gonna be written right here. It's gonna be written right here. Anyway, let
What's
me
the
just
guy's
tell you.
name? What's the name of his place? Come on, we want to give the guy some business.
It's gonna be written right here.
I'm just
Stop
giving her the business
busting
today.
my balls. Mamma mia. So wait, I was gonna say something
Go ahead.
intelligent. Tremisteri is one of those towns that no tourists go. So, you know, when you're watching this and you're saying, oh, why would I want to go to Tremisteri to have Mexican? Well, let me tell you, the Navy guys were saying, especially the guy that we interviewed, he was saying, oh boy, I miss the barbecue ribs and all that stuff. So there you go, Tremisteri. Why don't you go over there if you want like some good American stuff?
It's a great little town.
Oh, and
It's-
the Sicilians were lining up They're lining up in his shop buying all this stuff. So it's so much fun going to these places and finding all these things. And I said to him, how long have you been open? Are you quasi new? He said, no, 5 years, but I don't know. I just never walked by it. I know why, because I used to go for why walk when you're getting your dentist up the other way.
That's the principal road, by the way, in Tremisteri. It's a great little town. You know who's from there? Catania. She's had him on many times. Catania Baria, who has a little baby now. And that's where she's from. But they also have other good little restaurants, just like all these little towns.
Do, and when you go off these beaten, these little places from non-touristy places, where you find the best stuff.
Here's a fun fact. Can I give a quick fun fact before you go into something else? Fun fact. He said he was from Nicolosi, which is, one of the beautiful towns up in Mount Etna area. Nicolosi is the home to Tremisteri Etnea. What is that? That's the world champion pizzeria. Okay? They won the world championship. They have a big gold thing over there in Nicolosi. And every one of our little mountain villages has a story like that. Great places.
Yeah.
Right?
Very good.
Thank you.
What should we talk about next?
I want to talk about the fact that we just completed a very successful October trip.
Yes.
And we're just starting to take reservations for next year.
Yes.
Okay? We think it's going to be a sellout. We're going to tinker with it just a bit. But we have a lot of winners on these day excursions that we're doing, Esther.
So we have a May tour, part 1 and part 2. We have a June tour of the West Coast, June, July of the East Coast. We have a Tuscany tour in September, and on October, our fall fling. So it's all on our website, www.youmeandsicily.com.
I want to push one of them. Besides the October tour, we're trying a late June tour. Early July tour. We've never done
perfect for
on the
teachers,
East Coast.
Perfect for people coming out of school. Perfect.
Are we going to have a 4th of July barbecue?
Perfect if you want to have a 4th of July barbecue with us.
Barbecue. How do they say it over here? Barbecue. You say it's funny over here.
All right, on that note, thank you so much for being here with us, and we look forward to bringing you these videos every Sunday. And if you're watching live with us at 4 o'clock on Sunday, buona domenica. We love you guys. Arrivederci.
I love you more. Semenadiga.
Ciao.